status. And apparently that'll happen if you make your title too long. Uh, wait, what? Me make my title too long? Get out! No way! I am just Mr. Brevity. I'm the poster adult for brevity. Yeah, right. And I got a bridge in Minnesota to repair. Anyway, um, ooh, look at the autofocus. Ooh, what's going on there? It wants to focus. Let's see, how do I do that? I remember seeing that. There's a way to get it to focus. Oh, where was that? Camera settings. YouTube update event info. Really? How do you update the event info? Let's try that. So while I'm actually recording, oh, cool, you can do stuff. All right, entertainment, please. No, this is more education. It's sort of like pets and animals. Yeah. Travel and events, entertainment for now, I guess. Jesus. All right. I have not much of an update. But how do I get my focus changed? Oh man. Well, it's still recording. I don't want to bore you. Okay, so I'm testing the ability for me to like put the thing aside, check notifications. Streamlabs is running. Okay. It says so in the notification panel. Uh, Now for the side, I have AZ screen recorder loaded in my notification, but not actually running. And I'm really curious to see how those two can interact with each other. Like start Streamlabs, wait a while, do some stuff. Start screen recorder, record screen, end it, save it. Then start all over again, start Streamlabs, do something. Then start screen recorder, keep your screen recorder going, end Streamlabs. Then and a little while later end the screen recording and see how they interact if the microphone is muted, or I suspect that a microphone will be muted on AZ screen recorder. It certainly is when I'm in a phone call. It will not record either side of the conversation. Now that could be because it could be a statewide thing that's actually kept up to date by the major cellular phone carriers. So if you are based in Illinois, if you're physically in Illinois, Verizon, AT&T, T-Mobile, they all have to adhere to whatever the local laws are for recording phone conversations. In Illinois, it's an all-party consent. So I think it used to be two-party consent. And there's an exception. If you suspect fraud, it's only one-party consent. But because of that in place, in general, you're not going to be able to override the setting in your phone on the carrier side. So if you're using something like AZ Screen Recorder or Streamlabs, the moment you start a phone call with the same phone, the microphone will be muted on Streamlabs. Even if you have a Bluetooth headset in and no one would be able to hear the other side of the conversation, they're hearing your side and it's during a conversation. I would suspect that perhaps the microphone would be reactivated if I muted the microphone of the phone call and also on a Bluetooth headset. Streamlabs might reactivate the microphone or be given control of the microphone for that amount of time while I've muted the phone call, but I don't know for sure. So I want to experiment with the overlay of stopping Streamlabs and AZ Screen Recorder at different times, you know, overlapping them one after the other and like that. So that's what I'm doing now, testing, and Now I'm going to go back into Streamlabs and see if I'm getting all of the. Oh, it looks like it stopped. Oh shit! Oh wait, no, it's still going. And I can tell by the frames per second jiggle on the after the decimal point, and that the second timer on the counter is going up consistently. That indeed I was recording the Streamlabs in the background while I was looking at my phone desktop. I haven't started AZ Screen Recorder yet. Basically, well, that's it. Oh, by the way, News Now Omaha Cop Watch, a new channel of News Now Omaha, is I had to unsubscribe from him because he blocks comments on his videos. Not all of his videos, but enough of them to where I don't need to subscribe to someone in the First Amendment auditing field who's going to block comments. Um, maybe like private member thing or something like that. Like join for free kind of thing on a zero model subscription basis. That'd be kind of nice. That's where like even if you have YouTube Red and you have a zero payment model subscription from the join button in YouTube, you can let people come in, but they'll have to see a pre-roll ad every time they come into the channel. That's even if they're paying $10 a month for a YouTube Premium, which used to be called YouTube Red. So that's a way to join someone as a subscription, but not have to pay. Um, I like the micropayment model that Patreon started with back in the day when what's his name from Pomplamoose, him and another one or two people started Patreon. The guy from Pomplamoose, keyboardist generally and writer and composer, also along with his wife, who I forget her name. Oops. And him and a couple other guys started Patreon. A programmer from Oregon or Washington and Microsoft, I believe, and this guy who's based in Canada, Pomplamoose, with his wife. And I liked their micropayment model when they started out. You could do pennies per month, uh, pennies on the dollar per month, or per week, or per show. It was a really cool model. And I don't know if it was because of the programming that it got complex, or at the time that there wasn't any off-the-shelf micropayment systems available. Now, of course, there are. They're all over the place. And I wish that Patreon and also YouTube, in their subscription model, would offer micropayments, pennies on the dollar, per show, for YouTube creators. So per show, per season, per week, per day, per year, whatever. Pay what you can, that kind of thing. This dollar a month minimum is like it's killing me, man. I'm paying like $20 a month, whereas before with the old model I was paying $3.54 a month, which I was fine with. Thanks for nothing, Patreon. But if I can still afford to pay that $20 a month, I'll still do it. Right now I'm looking at Streamlabs and a couple just walked by here and they were blurry out of focus. I kind of like that because it saves me from having to edit this and blur them out. They're already blurred out. So I throw this into manual focus, but that's what I can't figure out yet. While I'm recording, how to change the focusing range of the camera. I can do it in in CamWeb, and I can do it in a whole bunch of other like WebEx based, um, web page based camera recording systems. But with Streamlabs, I think I have to like stop the recording and set it up. I don't know. I mean, I might be able to go into the camera app and change some stuff. Excuse me. So if I go to, excuse me, good God, editor account settings, disconnect, streaming settings, probably that. Audio, video. Okay, video. Output frame status switch between all cameras. Use pre-out Abby. See, there's a Doordash one that just came in. See if I can see it. Oh, I can. Oh, I'm not doing that. Especially since I know the store is closed. Stupid. And DoorDash had a crash about 3 hours ago. It lasted an hour. And it was just 500 and 502 errors all over the place. And DoorDash has basically their own API for that makes the app run like a web app, essentially. There's very little local storage going on with the DoorDash driver app. Customer app works the same way. The restaurant app on the tablet works the same way. The POS system is entirely different. And basically it's even the tablet is web based anyway. So you can go onto the website for the restaurant support and do all kinds of things on the website that you can't do on the tablet. And that you really, without getting together and spending more money with the developers, you can't really do in the POS system either. Taco Bell has a hell of a time. Let's just put it that way. Uh, they don't have time to go on the website, and then it's a pain in the ass for restaurants not to be able to delete items that they don't have on the fly during an order is a real pain in the ass. And that if DoorDash can fix that for restaurants, oh my God, that would save so many drivers from being lied on by customers saying they didn't get their whatever item and they were texted and explained to them the restaurant said they ran out and they'll put in a replacement or they'll get you a refund. And again, trying to get a refund from DoorDash is like trying to get your dentist to install a Bluetooth ceramic fake tooth instead of just a ceramic tooth. I've always wanted a Bluetooth in my mouth that I can actually say, hey, I have Bluetooth right there in my mouth. Anyway, wouldn't that be cool to have a Bluetooth device as a tooth in your mouth? That'd be so cool. That'd be just like some Jason Bourne shit, I guess. Well, on a very small scale. Say, I can't think of anything else to blab about. Um, I'm gonna have to comb through the what do you call it? Uh, what's that thing that puts what you're saying into letters underneath what your video? There's a word for that. Oh, I can't think of the word. It's age, man. Age is the word. Old age. What? No, I'm not that old. What the hell is that word? So that guitar choo that you just heard, that's the JBL Bluetooth speaker that I have hooked up to my Kindle. There we go. Oh, there's a little acoustic guitar. It lets me know that I've connected to my Bluetooth device. Well. Hey, it's a music store. It was Sam Ash I was at a while back. And they haven't released it yet. And I'm probably sure Guitar Center will have it too. Is a Bluetooth mixer. It actually mixes multiple Bluetooth signals in and out of each other and around in an audio format, and then outputs it to Bluetooth connectivity of a single device or multiple devices if they're like in-ear type things, and it'll combine wireless RF technology with Bluetooth and Wi-Fi, um, and you'll have a LAN backup as well. That's going to be so cool, man. I think the first people that came out with a two-way Bluetooth monitorable system was Anker, Anker. They make portable battery powered, solar powered, plug-in charger battery powered PA systems that you see a lot of audiovisual guys and gals use at in meetings, school functions, and things like that. Um, they're all band directors for marching bands who use them now. They're very, very easy to set up and um, just communicate with them, and it sounds so much better than a bullhorn. Although it's fun, bullhorns are fun. But I've got a nice Anker system mounted in my other car, and it's got an 18-inch subwoofer in the trunk, and then two 12-inch guitar speakers underneath Kevlar wrapped in plastic, and that gives the high frequency sound. And you combine that, and hey, good looking, be back to pick you up later. talk about the more advanced, updated Mr. Microphone. I gotta call it Professor Microphone now. That is some fun shit out on the beach. I gotta tell you. Oh man. Well, anyway, I'll demonstrate that sometime. Make a video for you all to see. So I'm still doing the Streamlabs thing, waiting for an order to come in on Doordash. I like doing the deliveries because it really, for First Amendment auditing, it really puts me in the perfect spot to like, all right, I'll pause my orders here. I'll see how far it goes. Record this traffic stop, and then continue on my way, my merry way, as cops like to say. Continue on my merry way. What am I? Am I a troll? Continue on my merry way for the king. Thing back down, turning it off, going back to Streamlabs, and I wonder if the audio is going to be any better. So back in the Streamlabs setting, really couldn't do much. Now I'm going to stop the stream, and we'll see how long it takes to upload to YouTube. It does take a long time because I am far short of the 1,000 subscribers I need to